Hi, this is Abigail Zoe Lewis, reporting for Kids First. Today I have to be super quiet because they're filming Pup Star, the sequel number 2. Hi, and today I'm with Bold, who plays Taylor Swift in Pup Star. So, what kind of dog is Bold?
He's a whippet.
So, are you the trainer?
No, just a handler. Yeah.
That is so cool. Well, hello. What does Lucas play in the movie?
He plays the MC, so he's Rover.
The host?
Yes, the host.
Cool. So what kind of dog is he?
He's a Weimaraner. Yeah.
Wow. Well, he has long ears and big eyes. Hi, and today I'm with David Deluise, who plays Steven, the dad, in Pup Star. So what do you enjoy most about working on Pup Star?
Well, I'm working with a lot of dogs, and they're adorable. Do you have a dog?
Yes, I do. I have 2 dogs. One's a Labrador Retriever mix, and one's a Chihuahua Terrier mix.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you this. Do you love those dogs?
I love them so much.
Well, would you like to work with them? And the answer is yes. I know you'd say yes to that because there are 36 dogs in this movie that talk, which is pretty awesome, right? And we get to listen to them sing, and I really enjoy working with the dogs because you get to cuddle them. You get to hold them and you get to squeeze them. I don't get to do that with the other actors that I work with on other movies, but this movie Pup Star is on Netflix right now.
And do you identify with your character, and if so, how?
I do identify with my character because I'm a real dad in real life. I have 2 daughters, Riley and Dylan, and Riley is going as her middle name right now, DeStefano, and I'm going to get in trouble for that, but that's okay. It's okay. She'll love me still. Mackenzie plays my daughter Lou in this movie, and we lose Tiny. We can't find Tiny, right? So, of course, I want to make my daughter happy, like my real daughters. I want to make them happy, and I'm sure anybody who's playing a dad could play a dad and not have kids, but because I have kids, I know what it's like to be a dad and how to interact with Mackenzie in the movie. Know how to act as a daughter because you know how to act. It's like if you get a script and you read that, you could put your dad in there as the dad character, and then you know kind of how to act, right? So, of course, I identify with my character who is playing the dad because I'm a real dad.
And how long have you been in Victoria, British Columbia, working?
I have been here about 2.5 weeks, and I love it here in Victoria. If it wasn't so cold, I might move here. That's how much I like it.
Do you prefer acting or directing more?
I really love acting, and I love directing. Directing is hard. You know why? Because you have to be in charge of everything. My brother Peter's a director, and it's interesting because we work together on something. So it's weird when you're a director and your brother's a director and he's telling you what to do. Now, we work together well, but when you're directing, you're busy all the time, right? And when you're acting, you're focused on your stuff and you're doing your thing, but you're not as involved. So I will say, can I just say both? Can I just answer both? I don't have to say, okay, good. I like directing and acting.
Do you have any advice for young people wanting to get into the acting business?
Yes, well, I teach an acting class. It's called Actors Giving Back, and it's the David Deluise Acting School. And when I talk to the kids, my best advice is it's not about the acting. It's not about, getting the job. It's about knowing who you are inside and getting in touch with your emotions. And when you're in the moment and reacting to people, that's what it is. My dad was an actor, comedian. His name was David Deluise. And when we grew up, me and my brothers, he would say acting is about listening and reacting. Because it's not about you, it's about how the other person is affecting you, right? So it's all about the feeling, about what's going on inside. Last thing I'll say about acting, you can't take no for an answer. If you really want to do it, there's a lot of people out there. You have to just keep being persistent and going out there and try your best to have fun while you're doing it.
Your father, Dom DeLuise, is so loved by the world. What is your favorite memory with him?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry. My dad passed away about 6 years ago, so I miss him a lot. And my favorite memory of him is he took me to Disneyland one time, and it was just the two of us. You know, it's really special when you have when you have daddy-daughter time, or when I had just my dad's attention. It was so great because everybody loved him so much that we would walk down the street and people would like, "Hey, Dom," and I had to share him with the world. My dad did a movie called Cannonball Run with Burt Reynolds, and there are outtakes. And I think it was one of the first times they ever put outtakes in the movie, like during the credits, and it is so funny. I think you'd enjoy it too. I'm sure your dad has seen some of the movies, and that was one of my favorite things that my dad did. But the best thing that he did was that he, through laughter, made everybody so happy and feel so good. And I think there's something that happens chemically in our brains and in our hearts that when we feel good and we laugh, we feel better. So I think my dad gave the world a nice dose of laughter, which was, I think, a nice contribution to the world.
So I have some funny questions for you guys.
Okay, ready.
If you could be any dog breed, what would it be?
I would say a teacup Yorkie, because Tiny is a teacup Yorkie, and I've never seen any dog get more attention in my entire life. So I just, I'm an actor, so I want a lot of attention. No. This is my imitation of a Yorkie. Are you ready? Wait, hold on. I got to get my cute face on. They just shake all the time. It's not even that they're cold. They just shake. You know why? Why I think? Because they want you to just take them and cuddle them and hold them. See this? How I made your gloves like a little dog? It's okay. Shh. It's okay. See, I'm acting. Yeah, I'm going with teacup Yorkie.
So what's the funniest character in Pup Star, or like a human or a dog?
Well, my friend Jed Reese plays Roland, who is in the first movie, the dog catcher, the bad guy. And now he's more, you want to say comic relief. He does a lot of physical comedy, which is really fun. And he is following orders and doing what he can to help the other bad guys in the movie. But he's my favorite character, other than Tiny and Lou, who's Mackenzie, who plays my daughter, and my character. No, I'm kidding. Roland is really funny, and I think in Pup Star 2, you're going to really enjoy the comedy and the stuff that he's doing. You're going to like it.
What's the most craziest, weirdest dog character on Pup Star 2?
God, that's a good question. They're all so out there and crazy. Maybe. I'm trying to think of that. I'm totally blanking on her name. Yes, there's Lady Pawpaw, which is very funny, and that's after my girlfriend loves Lady Gaga. So and she has a wig. She has a bunch of different outfits, which is really cute. So let me answer that question, and I will say my favorite wacky, zany dog in Pup Star is Lady Pawpaw.
And what's the toughest character in the film Pup Star 2?
Well, my character's so tough. I'm very tough. Look at the muscles. I actually have a scene coming up where I do have to kind of be a little tough. I have to tell Tiny's manager that she's overwhelmed and I want to take her home. So even though she has this big career now and that she's singing and very popular, she's overwhelmed. So I say we have to bring her home and take care of her and, put that on her schedule. So that's me being tough. Okay, you ready? This is my tough voice. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. You like that? See, I told you I'm tough.
And who's more lovable, Tiny or Scrappy?
Me. I'm more lovable, of course. Well, they're both adorable. If I tell you, will you not tell them? Okay. It's Tiny. Tiny is so cute. And she's got little outfits. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I saw them backstage. They were so cool.
You did? Did you get their autographs? Their pawgraphs?
No, I did not, but hope to.
Okay. I'll talk to them. I'll see what I can do for you.
Thank you. So, who's easier to work with, dogs or people, and why?
I'm going to go with people because there's a lot of aspects to working with dogs that is kind of tough because the dogs are working with the trainers, and sometimes the trainers have to talk to them while we're doing a scene. Like, I don't know if you can hear right now, but there's some people talking over there. So, yeah, so I have to focus on it. Yes, exactly. The trainer goes, stay, sit, good, stay. So I have to stay in the scene, right, and focus on what's going on. So sometimes it can be a little confusing. So humans don't have trainers, and we don't have to talk over them when we're acting.
So, has any dogs been kicked off the set or fired?
No, there hasn't been any dogs that have been kicked off the set, but I will tell you this. I'm going to talk to my manager because all the dogs in this movie have better trailers than me and have masseuses coming to the set. I don't know what's going on. A masseuse, a person who gives you a massage and treats you, they come in and they rub their paws. I would love just a little more attention. I'm kidding.
Well, that's all the fun questions I have for you. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Oh, thank you.
And I had the most wonderful time here interviewing amazing people and seeing Tiny. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. See ya!